If I can't blast you away, I'll have to pound you into a pulp, that's all.
You know some of my moves, but I know all of your moves, Vegeta. Oh yes, Dr. Gero studied you very thoroughly.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today, we're going to be doing a quick look at Android 19 S.H.Figuarts. I don't know if I'm going to get Dr. Gero just yet. I'm still not sold on the way his hair looks. I don't know how to explain it right now. I'm not liking it. I've seen a few videos already, but this guy I definitely do like. He always reminded me of, like, you know, a creepy type of clown type of creature or character, right? It just gives me that vibe, you know. But also it comes with the Vegeta faceplate, which, you know, it's a little bonus for the new Vegeta Awakening Super Saiyan Blood, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick look and we're gonna put him next to Vegeta, see how he looks, and then we're gonna see if it's worth it. In my opinion, I like it, but we're gonna see what everything feels like and the amount of accessories it comes with. So let's get to it. All right, and that's what he looks like outside the box. I will say one thing: if you guys do want this guy, and you're kind of waiting, or you know, because you got budget restrictions, I would say I would recommend that you guys, you know, wait, don't rush this guy, because I feel like characters like these, maybe not all of them, but for the most part, like the ones that you really don't need more bodies to do multiple forms, or you know, just side characters like these, they don't sell out as quickly, and if they don't sell as well as some of the main figures, they also go down in price eventually. Like First Form Cell, I think when First Form Cell came out, he was like 70 or something like that, around there. I could be wrong. And then during the holiday, Cell went down to like $40 on Amazon. I ended up getting Cell for $40. Like, I hadn't planned to get Cell anytime soon, but because he was at such a good deal for 40 bucks, it came out to like 45 bucks for everything, you know. And I was like, man, that's a good deal. That's like the price of a $35 figure. I was like, let me go ahead and get First Form Cell. Like, for that price, that was cool. He wasn't on my list of characters that I was getting around that time. So anyways, I feel like it's the same for him. I'm already starting to see a drop in him a little bit here and there. So I see 4 face plates, the extra face plate for Vegeta. I will put that on Vegeta so you guys can see what it looks like. And then we have the little headpiece here, the broken arms, and then all the hands. So all in all, he comes with a decent amount of things. He's a pretty chunky, you know, figure in itself. So all right, so there you go. I'm gonna give you a close-up of these faces so you guys can see them all together and see what they look like. So you see the first one on the top left, you have like a battle damage. You have the smirk right next to it on the right. Then you have on the bottom the looking to the side, and then the open mouth looking kind of maniacal. So that's pretty cool. All right, and here we go. He's definitely, like I said, I mean, he's not like tall, but he's definitely wide. So he's nice and heavy. He feels heavy. I feel like when it comes to characters like these, like the bigger types, the bulky, or, you know, in his case, chunkier or chubby or fat or whatever you want to call it, I feel like they definitely don't have to, you know, have the greatest articulation because of their size. I expect them to, you know, do what they can, but I was feeling it before, when I got out the box a little while ago, and it was definitely feeling really good, surprisingly, especially with these bulky ass shoulder pads and then these bulky ass pants. Like, yeah, it might not look the greatest, but it doesn't look bad either. I mean, how else would we want them to do it? This I do like the way the knee, when you bend the knee, we do have to give them credit, because they definitely used another like layer here and here to cover any gaps, which is actually new and interesting. I don't think they do that on any of the other ones. So there's no gaps in his knee, so that's pretty cool. I like that a lot, actually. Does that a lot easily. All right, let's check out the rest. He looks up really damn good. You can actually pull off some probably, oops, let me get that real quick. Like I was saying, you can actually probably get some flying poses with him, so that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, That's pretty good. His head actually goes back a lot more than some other figures, surprisingly, and it goes down a decent amount for a chubby faced character. And I like the way the neck here, this collar, let me see if you guys can see it, the collar piece here actually moves as well inward, so that's kind of cool. So that's nice. Everything else feels good. The head rotation, swivel, yep. The butterfly joints feel good. Yeah, they definitely roll. There you go. They don't come out that much, but like I said, for a big character like this, I don't expect them to be, you know, close to other characters that are thin, you know. Oh, you know what? This actually is really cool. I just noticed that right now. The fact that these two pieces are separate allows for a little more movement too. So when you try to bring him around, the butterfly joint is working, but also this piece is moving away from this piece. So watch, you're gonna see I have it as much as I can with the butterfly joint, right? Now you move this and you can make the arm or come in a little more. So that's actually pretty cool. That's actually a nice design for it. They could have just left it at one big clunky piece and been like, oh well, if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that's pretty cool. That means this side does it too. So yeah, once you hit the max with the butterfly, then you move this piece. Yeah, that's actually really nice. And his hands moving. That's actually pretty damn cool. I like that a lot. So these two pieces here act independently and they move separately from these two here, allowing his hands to actually come in a lot better. That's actually pretty, I think that's pretty cool. So that's awesome. Wow, so its shoulders are actually really good. Elbows, you know what you'd expect. They only go that high because of this piece here, so that's pretty much it. Wrists are good. Ab crunch, let's see. He does have the where you pop out the torso, so that's cool. You pop, because if you bend it like that, it doesn't do much. Back, it goes that much, right, without popping it out. But if you pop it, you can pop that up. You see how you did that? So you can pop that up and then move it more, and then it moves a little more. Way better. There's a little bit of a gap there, but I actually don't mind that. Wow, that's actually really good torso articulation. So that's pretty damn awesome for, again, a big guy. It's crazy. Sometimes they get really creative with the characters you'd least expect, and the ones we expect them to get really creative with, or you know, bring in some new, you know, joint technology. They don't, you know. It's funny that way, I guess. But yeah, definitely that extends and then you can push it back in. So torso is awesome. Swivel, not much. It moves a little more when you extend that as well. It's not that bad. It does the job. As far as the legs go, yeah, definitely the legs don't go up much because of the pants, which is expected, which is fine. Like I said, you don't see this guy throwing a whole lot of kicks anyways in the show. He was more of a little snake type. So leg goes back that much, that's it. So I will say there's a massive restriction going up and back, but when it comes to the splits, it's decent, right? It's about that much. Like I said, with these pants here, it's still pretty decent. But the one thing that I like the most is the way the knees move. Like I said, when you open it up, all these three pieces pull up, or I'm sorry, these two on this side and two on this side fall together, act together, and they just bam. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Swivel is nice and smooth. The ankles are good. Yep, especially for a big guy. He's got better ankles than most other ones. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna say the articulation, yes, he's a big guy. Yes, they probably could have worked in some more magic, but I feel like they did really good for a you know, a type of figure and a type of body type that's a first time, right? Even Fat Boo didn't have, like, you know, big puffy sleeves. These sleeves right here, the way they did that, these things work sick. I love that. Look at that. That's just I love the way these work, and I love the way the knees work. Yes, like I said, there's restrictions forward and back, but they did a lot of good stuff. And then this extending and then allowing you a little more articulation forward and back. Yeah, I was expecting him to have even less than this, to be honest. So yeah, I'm definitely surprised with the way it came out. Like I said, when it comes to big types, I don't expect it to be the greatest when it comes to articulation. If they get the look right and it has, you know, at least standard articulation, I'm usually good. I'm usually happy. You know, I'm not trying to wait around for them forever to try to get the perfect figure, right? My opinion. But yeah, all in all, I think he looks good. I think the biggest drawback is legs going forward and then getting stuck backward. But other than that, everything else feels really good, and nothing is too tight, and everything feels really smooth. So definitely worth it. I am going to show you real quick what the rest of these head sculpts look like. I'm going to try to get through these quickly so that it's not to take too long. There he is with the with his hat off, missing, and he's exposed his, you know, what would we call the brain. So that looks cool, right? Look at that. This one here is like the smirk slash looking kind of, you know, sick and twisted. I always like this character, especially with his squeaky little voice. I don't know, he just reminds me like a fat type of killer clown or something. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, like an evil clown slash, you know, possessed doll type character. You know, this guy was always like cool like that, so I liked him a lot for that. With that squeaky voice, he just paired off so well. But yeah, there you go. There he is looking off to the side. Looks good. There he is with the laughing, maniacally face head sculpt. That looks cool too. And there he is again with the battle damaged face. I'm sorry, yeah, face head sculpt, and then the brain piece. We're just gonna call it the brain piece because that's what it is. Yeah, so there you go. You know, if you guys want to make scenes where, you know, he's getting whooped on, you know, towards the end by Vegeta. So yeah, that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick scale comparison, but before I do that, I'm gonna show you the faceplate. This is the faceplate right here that comes with Android 19. This is the looking down faceplate, which is interesting because the original Vegeta, the armored one, came with this face as well. It came with a total of 4 faceplates, so they decided to separate one. So anyways, here I have the this is the Demoniacal Fid Bitter Awakening. This is how I have them set up in my display because of the all white boots, which is a lot more accurate to the Android Saga. But I do have the metallic head sculpt on this body, so I had him with an aura, so he's like kind of like powering up. But we're gonna put the faceplate on just so you guys can see real quick. And come on, it's definitely being a little. There you go, and there you go. He's definitely looking down, and it looks really nice. An extra faceplate for this Vegeta, not a bad thing. So there you go. And there they are as far as scale comparison. Let me get these guys standing upright properly. There you go, and there you go. Yeah, as far as scale goes, I have no complaints. He's wide as he's supposed to be, but he's definitely shorter than Vegeta. Vegeta was definitely a little taller, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've seen their fight. But yeah, it looks good to me. The scale looks good. You'll definitely be able to get some interesting fighting poses with these guys. So yeah, that's awesome. All right, well, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, give me a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.